Welcome to Outlaw Bookseller with me, Stephen Andrews, writer, collector, bookseller. And we're in Paris, France, early September, and we're going to hit the Duc de Lombard's Jazz Club.
Cette année, je suis avec eux à Pierre. J'ai vu Yotsuna, Nakawanada, et je suis choqué.
Just watched this amazing band called the Big Tusk. I'm going to stick some of their stuff up on the channel. We'll be able to monetize it. They're really great jazz fusion band, young guys, really amazingly talented and brilliant venue. And it was absolutely free. You just had to buy one drink, and the drink was 10 euros for a pint, which is about £8. Fantastic. So we're going to walk down Rue de Lombards now and go to our next jazz club. Next one is at number 60. The city is absolutely buzzing, and it's a Monday night, which is just fantastic. Okay, and this is our next club. Well, that was absolutely amazing night at the jazz clubs on Rue de Lombard. Fantastic stuff. Big Tusk first of all at Duc de Lombard, and then Fabio Murray, who was a 50s Miles Davis at Sunside. Absolutely fantastic. Blown away, and some great beer as well. See you back at the flat. So, slightly worse for wear this morning after my first drink in 5 weeks, but it was very enjoyable. Slept okay. I probably look a state because, you know, not travelling yesterday. It's strange, you know, the flight is only an hour, but by the time you sort of allow time, leave the house, what have you, you know, it does take, we were travelling for, or waiting to travel as well, obviously for 6 hours. So I'm having a restorative cola, which I wouldn't normally do in the morning, but that's going to sort of kick what's left of the hangover into touch, really. And I'm just hoping that everything goes to plan today in terms of meeting Mike and, you know, doing the interview. And we're going to do it in a cafe. It may well be that we might be able to do it outside, and then our only sort of problem then is traffic noise and camera setup. If we do it inside, if there's music in the background, I won't be able to monetize it, but it's going to go on the channel. Either way, you guys are going to see it. I haven't come all this way to shoot something and you not see it, so it'll go up on the channel. And we'll see what else comes out of it. It's a beautiful day in Paris today. Looks like the weather is with us. Before we flew for a few days, it was looking pretty grim, but it's looking great at the moment. So we're going to get out there into the historic centre and have a great time. I'm outside Project Sausage, which you can Google, and I've come here because Mike asked me to get him some genuine pork pies, and because you can't bring them on the plane from England, it's against the law. But these guys, I emailed them just before I left, and they sorted me out, and I made a reservation for 2 pork pies, come around this morning. Hopefully they meet Mr. Moorcock's exacting standards. Absolutely delighted, fantastic. One thing I love about Paris is the consistency of the architecture. Almost without exception, it's absolutely beautiful, and it just has this wonderful feeling of light. Hence Paris, the city of light, of course. This statue reminds me of the first time I came to Paris, and I went to the Musée Rodin with a friend, and it was absolutely fantastic. I must go back there again one day. It wasn't just Rodin sculptures, it was paintings as well, Van Gogh and what have you. Is it Van Gogh? I always said Van Gogh. I think it's Van Gogh. Just spotted a brown rat, Rattus norvegicus, which I didn't capture on camera. I'm sure you can cope with that. Rattus norvegicus is supposed to be the title of my favourite album of all time, by the Stranglers. Bandstand here. So yeah, so just catching a breath. So the plan today is that I'm going to go into the historic centre and take my friend Mark to the Pompidou Centre, because he hasn't been before. It's closing for 5 years soon. It's going to close down for restoration. And then I've got to make my way back over to this part of town, which is kind of Lower Belleville, I guess. And I've got to go and meet Mike and shoot the interview. That's the plan anyway. It's actually really hard to do it justice. You need like a super wide 70mm. I think you'll agree that's fantastic, isn't it? Isn't it absolutely beautiful? It's just a department store, but the point is the design and the Art Nouveau period is just astonishingly beautiful. Not sure what this hot air balloon is about here in the Jardin des Tuileries, but obviously it makes you think of Jules Verne. It's got that silvery glow to it. Fantastic. Of course, you know, the Montgolfier brothers. The golden age of ballooning, as they said on Monty Python. And this, of course, is the Louvre. And it was one of those things where she was coming down to do this summer school and I didn't know, and JG said to her, oh, go in to see Steve and take him for lunch. And she came in and I didn't know it was going to happen, and I was on holiday, I was away. So when I got back, and my team were lovely, we included a French girl, it was fantastic, said this lady called Claire came in. And I was like, oh no, I missed Dr. Helen Remington from Crash. You know, I sort of, one of my moments of fame was bypassed, you know, so it was really funny. But anyway, you were saying to me about the Gallery Saga editions.
Oh yeah, they have sold and sold and sold.
Great.
I mean, I've made more money from those one edition, as it were, than I've made from any of the others put together.
Yeah, you were saying that you said to me that there was no money from Door, or no money from Door, or, or even from
right.
Granada.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's amazing.
Well,
and now Montmartre at night. So this, of course, is where all the good guys of modernist art hang out. Not quite the same now, of course, but you know, still very beautiful. If you want to see it in the daytime, this is my Paris video from last year. What you'll notice, of course, is that what I'm doing is photographing everything I photographed last year, except I'm doing it at night, because, you know, only about, I think, 700 of you watched my Paris video last year, so you're getting some of the same content, but in darkness instead. This is the way we roll. Check out the little bird on Rue du Loton. It really is agony, it has to be said. It's so painful being in the City of Light. Brilliant. What did you get?
It's tequila. Yuzu.
Yeah.
Some sort of herbs, lemongrass.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice, refreshing.
All sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I just haven't got the volume at the moment for beer.
Well, I don't think I have really, but I've gotten this far, so it's beautiful, isn't it? Really beautiful.